What's going on, you guys? So Gervonta Tank Davis was in attendance last night at the Ruiz-Ortiz fight. Of course, Andy Ruiz won the fight last night by unanimous decision. But also somebody fought on the undercard was Isaac Pitbull Cruz, a former opponent of Tank Davis, a guy who many feel gave Tank Davis arguably his toughest fight to date. And he fought last night and ran to his opponent right out of the ring in the second round. I mean, the Pitbull Cruz been on a tear, 2-fight KO streak since his loss to Gervonta Tank Davis. I mean, he's a very, very exciting fighter. And he seemed to have become a fan favorite, right? A lot of people in the building was cheering and rooting for the Pitbull. So without talking or doing any of that stuff, Pitbull has become a fan favorite amongst his people, the Mexican fans, and boxing fans in general. Hell, I'm a fan of the Pitbull. The dude is ferocious. He comes with that action, and he's all gas, no brakes, okay? But Tank Davis is in the building. And as we know, Tank Davis is looking to fight in December. We heard him and Ryan Garcia going back and forth on social media, which gave fans a hint that these two guys really are working out a fight behind the scenes. But then Oscar De La Hoya comes out and says that, hey, I haven't talked to Tank Davis' promoter at all. He hasn't even talked to the promoter. So unless Ryan Garcia is doing some business with Showtime, Floyd Mayweather, and these guys behind Oscar's back, right, which I don't think he would be able to do, right, without a lawsuit coming. I would think that they will be working out a fight between each other, right? But Tank Davis gets asked a question a couple of times at the event. Of course, Elie Seckbach is a guy he really opens up with. And then Lalos Boxing is a guy he really didn't seem to really want to be bothered with. Lalos Boxing asked Tank Davis about the Pitbull Cruz fight. He didn't really seem to want to really answer the guy too much, but he gave him an answer anyway. And he said that, yeah, if the money's right. So he'll fight the Pitbull again if the money's right. But on social media, Tank Davis tweeted right after that fight saying that Rolly and Pitbull should fight each other. And I agree. I think that's a really good fight. But he said if the money's right, he'll fight Pitbull again. Is that something fans want to see in December? I still think that's a really good fight, but there's other fights that I want to see Tank Davis in first, me personally. Ryan Garcia is one of them. Of course, I know we're not going to get Shakur or Devin or anybody like that anytime soon, so we might as well forget about it. But he got asked about Ryan Garcia. He didn't really want to reveal too much, it seemed like, especially with Lalos Boxing. Now, with Elie Seckbach, he said they talked, they spoke with each other, but he didn't really give any details on the conversation on what was said. He didn't really say if he was fighting Ryan in December. He just said he's returning in December. So he's being real tight-lipped about everything, and rightfully so, right? They don't want to reveal too much, and potentially ruin the fight unless they just using it just for clout, keeping each other's name in each other's mouth just for clout. So when they turn around and fight somebody else, having fans in doubt, So, yeah, who do boxing fans want to see Tank Davis fight? Who do fans want to see him fight? Regardless of who he fights, it's going to be an exciting fight, in my opinion. It's going to be an exciting fight. Tank Davis is just going to be an exciting fighter. But I want to see him in a fight where I don't know if he's going to win. I want to see him in a fight where I don't know if that punch lands, is that guy going to still be standing there? I need to see Tank Davis in that fight. I believe Ryan Garcia could be that fight. Of course, Ryan Garcia came out with his thing saying that, your weight, you're a coward, and all this stuff, and he was talking a little trash. So I don't know, man. We're gonna see what happens. Do fans want to see Tank Davis in there with the Pitbull again? I don't know. Pitbull seemed to be really campaigning for that fight. He really believes that he can beat Tank. A lot of these guys, nobody really necessarily fears Tank Davis. For him to be such a big puncher, maybe the money just too right for them to steer away from a guy like Tank Davis. Maybe the money's just too good, right? Maybe the money is just that good. Maybe he's really the money man in the lighter division to the point where, yeah, he hits hard. He may knock me out, but I'm going to get that huge payday, right? So it could be that for Tank Davis. Nobody necessarily fears Tank. These guys be calling out Tank left and right. Even if after he beat him, they still be wanting to get back in the ring with him. You see other guys, when they get beat by a certain guy, they don't want to go nowhere near him again. But Tank Davis, for whatever reason, these guys want to hop back in there with him again. But yeah, man, Tank Davis is a star. You saw the crowd cheering and jeering Tank Davis when he got shown on the screen as a pro Pitbull crowd, pro Mexican crowd. So yeah, they was booing Tank Davis. But I don't know, man. They could potentially be trying to line up Pitbull Cruz for us in December. You know, wouldn't be surprised if that was the real motive. Or potentially Abner Mares could have been on the plate. You know, even at 36 years old, that was a fight that was looking like it was going to happen some years ago before he obtained that injury, that eye injury, and been out of the sport for some time. So yeah, it was looking like Abner Mares or potentially Pitbull Cruz, Ryan Garcia. But one thing I know, it ain't going to be Devin Haney or nobody like that. But yeah, man, tell me what you guys think. Who is Tank Davis going to fight in December? If it's not Ryan, will it be Pitbull Cruz? Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.